From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Striding in, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Toronto, right fielder Kevin.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win. There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hand. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
In the second spot tonight.
Now to the plate, Brandon Phillips. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brandon Phillips goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Justin Smoke is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Chris Owings.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Sent on the ground out to second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. In there, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So coming to the plate, David Peralta. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Now a throw over to first. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth,
Jake Lamb standing in now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Drilled to first. He's got it, and he is out on the tag. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Now batting, Aledmus Diaz. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first four men have been unable to do. Martinez is there, 2 down. So digging in now, Ender Inciarte. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pillar's there. One away. Coming to the plate now, Chris Herman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. Diaz brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Inciarte going back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Russell Martin now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Catcher number 55. Russell
up and away
Martin.
to start the inning. It's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
The pitch. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Pollock, still ranging back. Gone! Now in the box, Marcus Stroman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Marcus Stroman.
And that misses inside. 1-0.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Martinez. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking it.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Here's Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman, Brandon Phillips.
And that misses for ball 1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
That's a strike.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
What a difficult combination. 96-mile-an-hour fastball.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Digging in, Robbie Ray. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Robbie Ray.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Owings. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Fouled straight back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in to try it
baseman,
again. Ketel Marte. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit out towards second. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 0 for 1 thus
Leading off for
far.
the Blue Jays, first baseman, Justin
Into the windup
Smoke.
and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pollard. He's got it 1 away. Striding in once again, Manny Machado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta is under it, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Smoke. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now, Jake Lamb. He drew a walk his first time up.
Jake Lamb.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. 1-1. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Set to deal on 2-2. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is there. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well. So striding forward now, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Chris Herman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Stroman comes set. 3-1 on its way. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arm. Russell Martin now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For Toronto, catcher Russell Martin.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout as out number 1. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Lays off 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Martinez sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. Now at the plate, Marcus Stroman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out. So stepping in, Chris Herman. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Catcher, Chris Herman.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning. The throw into second. Throw won't get him. Digging in, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Robbie Ray, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
On the ground up the middle. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. Here's Chris Owings now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the stretch. Late that time for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Takes this the other way to right. Pilar is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside and low, 3-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard. Here. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pilar. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Pilar.
Drilled down the line. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runner back standing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Pollock is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Justin Smoke. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for you.
Manny Machado is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jake Lamb standing in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Goldschmidt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
The right fielder,
here's J.D. Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Back up the middle, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Herman. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Jeremy Hazelbaker will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Hazelbaker
sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jeremy Hazelbaker goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. A.J. Pollock stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Stroman comes set. Here it is on 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. Phillips ranging to his right. The tag, and he is out. So coming to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Here's Ender Inciarte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate. He's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Runner goes for second. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Catcher number 55.
Ready for another shot now. Russell Martin. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here it is on 3-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Russell Martin goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Now batting,
Kendrys Morales will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Kendrys.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 329 is the average for him coming in. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Danny Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over. Ready once again, Robbie Ray. A couple of singles to him. Credit thus far. Brendan Drury is up off the benches. He'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here's the 1-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's Chris Owings now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In tied at 93, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And the pitch on 2-1. Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Has a look. Now the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. For Owings, that's stolen base number 3 here on the campaign. Line toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in once again, David Peralta. He's hitless. Grounded softly to the right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Number 18 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 18.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So digging in now Brandon Phillips. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Here's Justin Smoke now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one skied out toward right. On the move is Martinez. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Jake Lamb. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
First baseman, number 44.
So stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Roberto Osuna.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there. 1-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Catcher.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, A.J. Pollock. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Hit out toward second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 13.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. A base hit in his first trip. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Now the 0-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now in the box, Ender Inciarte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Andrew Chafin gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Inciarte now for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Now batting, Russell Martin, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Randall Delgado gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off the check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's off to a fast. First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now. 49,033 get up as 1 here at Chase Field. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
The final line score for the ball game tonight.
Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, it's the home opener. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Trey Turner is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Martinez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Second here tonight.
Here's D. Gordon now, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this will land foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting third.
Settling in now, Bryce Harper. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Chris Owings.
Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Line drive to left. Taylor will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, David Peralta. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding into the box, Jake Lamb. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
First baseman, Ryan
Second
Zimmerman.
inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Sinker's low but called for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Martinez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Third baseman,
standing in, Evan Longoria, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Down the third baseline. Lamb is there. Throw on to first is low that time, but Goldschmidt's able to hang with it, and he digs it out. A nice play.
Left fielder.
Stepping in, Michael Taylor. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. The throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's J.D. Martinez. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are, but all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Line towards center field. And there's a base hit as the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board first. It's 1-0. Ready now, Chris Herman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now batting, A.J. Pollock, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. At the plate, Robbie Ray. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Matt Wieters. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Matt Wieters.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Now here's the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. This is flared out towards second. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. Now at the plate, Felix Hernandez. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. In the dirt, and now let's see. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's at a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
To 2-2 now.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
The next 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Skied into straightaway right. Martinez giving chase. And that's the third out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Owings. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Striding in once again, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. Weak roller right side. Zimmerman charging this one, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Jake Lamb standing in now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gordon ranging back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Chris Herman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Line drive to center field. Gordon will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's D. Gordon now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder
into the windup and the pitch.
G. Gordon.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. For Harper, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
The third baseman.
Stepping up now, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now batting.
Digging in, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Center fielder, A.J.
Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Standing in, Robbie Ray. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Taylor is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Here's Chris Owings now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Shelby Miller is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Wilmer Defoe. He singled his last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Felix Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he digging in once again. Ketel Marte. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Taylor comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He pulls this one into right. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Ready once again, Jake Lamb. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to center field. Gordon giving chase. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. Ready once again, Trey Turner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Trey Turner.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
After it is Peralta, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Ready for another chance. Bryce Harper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Zimmerman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's gonna.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. In to score, the runner from second. Harper rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as well. And they've gone ahead here by a run. It's 4-3. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-3 game. Ready for another shot now, Michael Taylor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a liner. Foul. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding in once again, Matt Wieters. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Herman is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Zimmerman is there for it. 1 out. In now, Chris Herman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. The tag, and he is out. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Striding in, Shelby Miller. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Jeremy Hazelbaker will grab a bat and hit for the
pitcher, Miller.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch. Number 18 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. At the plate, Wilmer Defoe. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Pollard will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number 1.
The pitcher, number 36.
Standing in, Felix Hernandez. Been a strikeout victim twice. Adam Eaton is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off, D. Gordon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. 0-1 pitch on its way. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw, not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Softly hit out towards short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Here's Bryce Harper now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Pollock, still ranging back into the pool area and gone. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pollock racing back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hard ground ball to third. Lamb fields it cleanly, and he is in there. Now batting, Michael Taylor. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Digging in, Wilmer Defoe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball right side. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to. Matt Albert enters from the pen to begin the Washington. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll start things out. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here comes the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Here's the 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Ketel Marte. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now a flare out to left center. Turner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, David Peralta is looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 0-1. Here's the pitch, and that's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Matt Albers, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Albers.
And he'll step off.
Hang on. Got time. Huh? Time. We got time. Hang out.